Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Nina and this is going to be a love story reading for the next 3 to 4 weeks. We are looking at what's happening between you and another person. Now if you don't have anybody in your life, this could be the energy of someone you have dealt with or someone you could likely come across. Okay, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm going to be looking at what's your energy. What is the energy of the person you're dealing with? What is the key challenge or issue around this situation, okay, or in this relationship? How do you actually overcome that or resolve that? And lastly, the most likely outcome between in this connection, okay, or of this connection. So that is what I'm going to look at. I will also be pulling out some cards to show us what is the dynamic and the messages from this person to you. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and beneath that the Queen of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles. So we are doing a Capricorn reading. So I feel like the key theme for your reading here is the idea of fairness, of equality, of being on the same page, of giving and receiving equally, okay, which is not always the case. Some days we give 90% and the other person gives 10% also. It's just that the overall energy is, we aim for it to be balanced. We aim for it to be equal, isn't it? But I'm getting an energy here of breadcrumbing. Okay, so somebody in this connection is possibly breadcrumbing the other, or they are acting like they are giving a lot when they are actually not. Okay, sometimes I really don't like seeing this card in relationship readings. And the Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. She knows what she has to offer, what she brings to the table. So I feel like that is what you are aware of, okay, as a Capricorn. You could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But let's see. So your energy is the Sun, very optimistic, very positive, and the Ten of Wands, okay. So it feels like you're carrying a lot on your back. Their energy is the Knight of Swords, okay, and the Five of Pentacles, okay. I feel like this person, at least their attitude, they feel like you have, not done right by them, okay, which is strange because you seem to also feel that way. You seem to feel like you're the one carrying the entire burden of this connection, or all the responsibilities of this connection on your shoulders. So what's the key challenge? We have the Seven of Pentacles, more pentacles, ouch, and the Ten of Swords, okay. How do you resolve this? By fighting it out. Five of Wands and the Lovers, okay. We got one more. Six of Swords, okay. I get this. And what is the most likely outcome? The Chariot. Let's get one more for the Chariot. Two of Wands, okay. So I see where this is heading, Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck we have the World. You could actually be at a distance from this person, and that could be one of the reasons why this is coming up, or why you are facing challenges with this person, okay. Let's just arrange this. So Capricorn, this feels to me like a very clear message here. You have a choice, a decision to make, whether to continue on this path with this person or to move beyond what you see right now and look at other options, or maybe at least take a break from this person for that matter, okay. All right, it feels to me like there's a power play going on, an ego play. Okay, like I said, that is the vibe that I was getting with this card as well. It's the energy of someone who feels wronged, or they feel like they're doing a lot. They feel like, they are very generous and they are giving a lot of their time and energy into this connection, whereas they are not. Okay, so on the other hand, you also kind of feel a bit victimized, you feel oppressed in some way. You are trying to put up a brave front and this very happy go lucky kind of front, but then deep down you have at least at some point felt like, I'm doing a lot, I'm putting in a lot, and I'm not really I'm hearing like foolish, like I'm feeling foolish for doing that. Okay, for I'm feeling like a naive child for doing that, for allowing somebody to take advantage of me, or not necessarily take advantage, but for somebody to take me for granted. Okay, on the other hand, this person also feels a bit abandoned. They feel like they've been wronged. I am getting a very like rebellious kind of energy from this person. Like they want to say, they want to speak their mind, they want to say their piece, okay, so to speak, and they might even want to come in and communicate with you. But what ends up happening is that, you have this very haphazard kind of communication, or you end up just fighting with each other, or saying things in the heat of the moment that you don't actually mean. Okay, that's coming from a place of abandonment, or a fear of abandonment at the very least. You might actually be in separation with this person. You've got 2 tens here, a 5. These are all kind of challenging. Okay, even though they are minor arcana cards. The only major arcana cards here are the Sun, the Lovers, and the Chariot, which is all speaking to me about a choice, between 2 paths. One is a path that leads to liberation, freedom, confidence, standing in your truth and your power. And the other is kind of fraught with challenges and maybe even this whole shadow side playing out, yours and theirs. Let's see. So what is the key challenge? The 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Like I said, you might have said some hurtful things to each other. Both of you perhaps feel wronged and you feel like, I've been betrayed. My trust has been betrayed and I feel like I don't know whether to continue, to pour my energy and invest my time in this or not. And whether you might even be afraid of things being repeated, as in the cycle being repeated, cycle of maybe that whole power play and, saying hurtful things to each other or being mean to each other, whatever that may be. I don't know your history and past, but it looks like you have a history with this person which is fraught with challenges and which both of you have perhaps felt oppressed and taken advantage of in some sense. Okay, now what is the resolution, or what is the solution to this problem? You have a choice here to make. Okay, and it's a choice that you kind of need to look at it from a place of love. Okay, what is going to be best for both of you? Because it feels like you have a lot of these cyclical arguments, and it could also be that you have misunderstandings because of this whole distance factor that you'll have, between y'all. I'm seeing a lot of these distance related cards here. So that could be one reason why you have a lot of misunderstandings and you end up saying very hurtful things to each other. Or you've got, 1 foot out the door all the time, that kind of a thing. And with the 6 of Swords there, that to me is actually resolution. Okay, you can resolve this provided you are both on the same page, and you can resolve the the hidden resentment or hidden conflict, or not so much hidden also, perhaps it's all out in the open, but then maybe you actually suppress your feelings and you end up not wanting to say something for the fear of losing this person. I feel like this person also does that. Okay, so sometimes the best way to resolve a cold war or a conflict is to actually just fight it out. I don't mean like have a brawl or something, but um, and now I'm hearing makeup sex. Okay, that sounds, yeah. Okay, let's not go there. It feels to me like there's this pent up frustration that both of you have, and unless you actually face each other and bring it out in the open and have that actual full-fledged fight, things will not resolve. Okay, because these are like the undercurrents. On the outside it seems like okay, things are like not that bad. You have kind of intermittent communication or haphazard communication, and then you're both kind of pretending to be all sorted and all, but there's so much that you're carrying on your backs. Okay, and then we have your outcome as the Chariot and the Two of Wands. It is a possibility that I'm not really seeing this as a resolution per se. Okay, the outcome is for you specifically, Capricorn. I feel like you're at a threshold where you need to make a choice, a decision. Okay, there's no doubt about that. Do I continue on this path, or do I leave this situation alone, maybe revisit it later? Or do I stand up for myself, stay in my power and my truth, and maybe look beyond or look out to the horizon and look at my other options perhaps? Okay, and step out of my comfort zone in some way, whatever that means to you. It could mean actually speaking your mind as well, and initiating that difficult conversation between y'all. So what's happening between Capricorn and this person? We've got secret admirer and chemistry. Let's get one more. Okay, we got two. We've got true love. Okay, and control issues. Okay, I am definitely feeling that ego power play going on. At the bottom of the deck we have detachment. I feel like this person is quite detached. Okay, and one or both of you are really trying hard to control the issue, and there's this whole one-upmanship that is going on. No, I'm making sense, or I was wronged, and the other person's like, no, I was wronged. Okay, so what are their messages to you? What do they want to say to you, Capricorn? I keep secret admirer. I keep looking at your photos and texts. Okay, this person is like all over your social media. Oh God, I value our connection more than I can express. I'm so attracted to you. Why isn't this focusing? And I can't forget what happened. Yeah, there is something that went down. The Ten of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of history in terms of spoken words, ideas that were clashing. There's a sense of betrayal that is, underlying your energy and this person's energy. You've got, I'm envious of you. Okay, so you might be getting a lot of attention, and they might be a bit jealous as well. I can't stop thinking about you, Capricorn. Let's get one more. I express love differently. Yeah, I was sensing that. This person may not be actually very expressive is what I'm getting. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have you intimidate me. Let's get some cards from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Okay, what do we need to know? And what's the guidance here for Capricorn especially? Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know? Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Okay. You got new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or spiritual growth. Perhaps there is new love waiting for you, Capricorn. Act as if your partner is here. This to me is all about law of attraction. So there is a possibility for you to, if you make that decision, that choice, there is a possibility that you meet somebody new. Okay. And we have received with love and appreciation. What can they look forward to? Gracious acceptance. Okay. What can they look forward to in terms of their love life 3 to 4 weeks? Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. It's quite possible that this person actually interacts with you or makes some kind of an excuse to get in touch with you and actually show you attention. Okay. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer, which includes attention, which includes possibly new love as well. Okay. Interesting. So that was your reading, Capricorn. I hope this helps, and it's quite possible that if you also reach out to this person and ask for help, they will want to do something for you. Okay. And the idea is for you to actually receive that, because they may show their affection by doing that. Okay. Which is typically a masculine trait. They don't always express themselves in terms of their their love and affection, but they end up doing things for people, trying to help, to show that they can, to show that you mean something to them. So that could be a possibility. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hit the like button if you enjoy the reading and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you on board. I'm wishing you all the very best. Have a fabulous month ahead. Bye bye.